Hi, you're finally here. Hello.
Thank you. Like I download like uh,
Oh, no problem. That always happens. Technical glitches. How are you doing otherwise?
fine now. It's fine.
Okay. So, before we begin, would you want to quickly introduce yourself to our viewers?
Ma'am, I'm basically from Saint Berkman's College, Chennasheri, and my name is Melwin Sam. Studying BC in third year. Um, Only that. And I'm like NSS volunteer, like 2 years. Yeah. Now I'm know about Rakshin Project, and now I'm live today.
Thank you. Thank you for your introduction and thank you for agreeing to talk to us today. I'm so happy that you joined us. So, to begin with, could you give us three words that describe your journey with the Rakshin Project and tell us why those three words?
On the webinar, all was informative. Like informative means for somewhere new, but able to adapt according to it. And like we encourage ourselves, like uh, like how to relate according to it. These were the three words: encourage, informative, and adapt.
Oh, that's so amazing. I love that. Thank you. So, since you already started talking about your relationship with the Rakshin Project, could you tell me if do you have any example that comes to mind about something that you learned from the Rakshin Project that you didn't know before?
Ma'am, before also direction came to know like we use in NSS also, and also like in church also. We used to gather like community. It's not just new, but as a like community, and it's a uh, teamwork only. It will be successful. Uh, so before also we had we used to cook what during festivals and all. We used to cook food and give to nearby places, and we used to also in 2019, like we used to collect clothes, and like in Orissa it was, and West Bengal it was like some flood or something was there, but we were asked to help, especially NSS. Like we need to help according what uh, um, join hands with social work team. So they also came with us, and like our program officer Anish sir also told that we also need to collect some money and also clothes, so that we could then they will distribute various places. So in church also we used to, like during Christmas and all, over the 10 to 7 days, like at nights, and we used to go in and around like town. Like we used to give like packets food. That is how we spread the love.
That's so nice. It's so nice to know that you've been a social worker at such a young age. So, what about the Rakshin project in particular? So, since you've been doing all this social work, what changed? What was different about the Rakshin project? Was there anything?
Uh, Ma'am, the Rakshin project, it is like it enables us to like to be courageous, and like to talk for themselves, or to solve problems. Like if any like in our family itself or at home, we could share with parents and all. And we need to be listener, and not be like abusively uh, like to say something what had happened actually, but we must be more. calm and let the who is the person who is our next friend or anybody, we must be kind enough to know their concern.
That is so important. Thank you for that. So, since you mentioned this, I wanted to ask if you can think of an instance where you applied something that you learned from our program in your everyday life, maybe to your own life or maybe helping by helping someone else.
Ma'am, like in at home, like at home, like if we share
Anywhere.
our anywhere, like whom we approach more closely, it removes fear actually, and like people also like should speak forward, like what all happening around us, like we can only know by themselves only. So by that, so they only share the concern, so we must stand for them, and yeah, that's all.
Oh, that's very important. Thank you. Thank you so much. Reminds me of our slogan, ना करेंगे ना करने देंगे अगर हुआ है तो बोल के रहेंगे. Right? So,
Yes, sir.
okay. If you would want to tell us, what is your family and community like with regards to issues around sexuality and gender equality?
Ma'am, in like as of now, there is like I haven't faced anything like that. Like, but every day, like some of the other news comes in news that any hurt comes to anybody, like neither male or female or transgender anybody. Day by day, no action is taken. But years comes, some small changes are coming, like uh, then like elders are more keen and approaching uh, for these issues and
Yeah, thank you for that. And you should know that you are a part of that change. The small changes are coming
yeah,
because of people like you.
it can happen to anybody, like one or the other day we also need to share like some anything if happens. So if we get any help, the other help also could help us also to to protect them.
That is so true. So, by helping other people, we are also creating safer spaces for our own selves, right? Thank you for that. I never thought of it like that. So, um, what is your biggest takeaway from the Rakshin project? Since you mentioned so many, if there was one huge takeaway that is greater than all the others, what would it be?
Face obstacles and courage. Like if we like think about more, is nothing, no solution. But when courage comes in, we believe in ourselves. uh, so we yeah, our answer is in us only. There's
That
nothing
is
like hidden.
beautiful. Yeah, yeah, go on, sorry.
It gets tempting, like there is answer every time.
That is true. That's true. The answer is within us. And I'm so glad you're making me realize so many things today that I had never thought about before. Thank you for that. Um, has there been any situation in your life where you were made to feel small or where you were made to feel uncomfortable or just not good about yourself and you didn't like it?
No issues like that. Like I have not faced like that. But this
I'm glad.
like this case, like this abuse comes when like poverty or less salary or job loss, like that type situation and all. This abuse and all, like in any of the community around the world, like it happens naturally, like we uh, like results some or the other. like anything like happens.
Hmm. Right, right. Um, so could you tell me if you found out about a case of child sexual abuse in your community, what are the steps that you would take so that our viewers also have an idea of it?
I mean, family also issues can be solved, or we like to approach any counselor, or uh, then we can what, like family needs to be friendly enough. Like children also can come up and speak little more like not in like so funny, but in like age wise varies, no? Like children
Yeah.
like age wise vary, they don't know what the like parents are saying, but we take it in a manner that they could also open, not for only for elders and all. It's to be
Hmm.
between everybody. So it can be solved at family itself. Like,
Hmm. So creating equality inside families and in our homes first, right? That is so
yes,
important.
yes, like
So,
nobody is greater or lesser. Like there's
hmm,
no one like that. Greater or lesser. I am bigger. Nothing.
that is so important. I hope that happens someday.
Yeah.
Is there a message that you would want to share with our viewers that is close to your heart then before we go?
Uh, like we like it's great that I'm happy to be like part of Rakshin, and like it's a like some points are not unaware, but through webinars like I could know, uh, and then feeling thankful and like motivated,
I am
and
so
feeling
happy.
some like free mode, not so tensed or something, but evenly when we come in live, no, like it's so tensed or something. But when I came, oh, to download Instagram, oh, it finally live, like it, there was a doubt. So, like long time back only, I came to use Instagram. Like before, I used to like don't use the Instagram. So,
But I'm so glad we figured it out just on time. Thank you so much for putting in all this effort for us. And we are so happy to have you at the Rakshin Project. You are a really important part of the Rakshin Project.